house. I just got back in the game, and there's my house. Look how big it is, and it appears to have a ceiling, right? So when I went there earlier and it was empty, I was freaking out. I was like, where's my stuff? And I think what it was is I was on the first floor, and I didn't realize this is a 2-story. So I went and looked at it, like where I saved it and stuff, like the pictures that was saved, you know, where you save it to the gallery or whatever. And like the bottom wasn't even with the top. And I can't even see that from the way I look at it. So what I'm going to do, or attempt to do, is I got to get rid of the first floor. So I'm going to try to put a roof on this house, and then I'm just going to go underneath and just take out the first floor and see what happens. And if it destroys it, then I'll just exit without saving, and then I'll just be like, I didn't do that. If not, then I'm just going to have to, I don't know, I'm going to have to finish the first floor. I didn't want a 2-story, I only wanted a 1-story. So this huge thing is 2 stories. I have a whole bottom floor to fill it. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's gonna be like, oh wow, 10 bedrooms. Oh my word. No, I'm gonna try to get rid of the first floor somehow or another. It would be really cool if it like floats. That would be funny. And I thought I had this funny idea. Like, I saw somebody had built a tree house, and they had put this ladder you climb up in the treehouse. It was so cute. I thought, oh my goodness, it would be so funny if I put a ladder. I make, like, if I could get rid of the first floor and it'd just be like this floating house, right? And the only, or whatever it is, the only entrance that they can have is upstairs, and I make them climb a ladder to get in the house instead of doing steps. That would be so funny to see if they would climb it, because I'm like, they had the babies out in the yard, and I'm like, what if the babies get out of the house? Like, I lock the door and I leave the game paused, and they just do all kinds of stuff, whether the game's paused or not. So I'm really kind of worried with all this ocean shore around. I'm like, do babies drown in Sims? Like, I don't even know, so I'm a little concerned. I was like, I'm gonna make them climb a ladder, because I don't think that babies can climb a ladder. I know that kids can. So that's what I'm like, it would just be funny. It would just be funny to have a house, and the only way you can get in is a ladder, and then make everybody climb the ladder and get in. Anyways, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so there it is with the roof on. This house is massive. Oh my goodness, it's 2 stories. So I'm going to attempt to go down and remove all the walls from the first floor and see what happens if it'll make it a 1-story. So I'll just see what happens. Okay, so I have knocked all the walls down on the first floor, so let's see what the consequence is. Oh my word. So I'm paging down. Oh, there's nothing there. Ta-da! It looks like I have a floating house. That is so funny. I have a magical floating house. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, like, you know, if, I don't know. So, this is hilarious. I have a floating house. This is so funny. The magical floating house. Oh my goodness, this is such a hoot. So this underneath the house that's floating mysteriously or whatever in the air, I'm going to make this a dance floor. We're going to dance under the house, right? We could make this one big, huge, like, area for hanging out. And I'm just going to I'll just like paint it or something like that. It was so funny. Oh my goodness. I suppose I could just get rid of the floor and it probably would make it go down, but I just think it's so funny. I want to have a little fun with it, at least for a little bit. I put a ladder, and it's even pink, matching the house. What a hoot. Oh my goodness. This is so funny. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. I know. My sense of humor is warped. I do apologize, but I just want to see the reactions of Sims approaching a house with a ladder, and the house is floating. There's no downstairs. And then when I get done clowning around, I would do this house properly. I'll put it on the ground, and I'll put stairs or whatever. But yeah, I just think that's so funny. Stay tuned. Let's see what the Sims are gonna do. Because I know one thing, they're not going to put no babies out in the yard. I don't think babies are going to be able to go down here. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. This is going to be funny. Stay tuned, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do a trivia question. What color is the ladder into my first house? And it is pink. If you want to know what the trivia questions are for, those are for extra entries into my giveaway. I do giveaways. You have to check that out if you're interested. If not, I hope you come back. Bye.